You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Shettima fires back at Ganduje over 2027 presidency comments. The national president of Arewa Youth Consultative Forum (AYCF), Shettima, has responded to the remarks made by the national chairman of All Progressive Congress (APC), Abdullahi Ganduje, urging northern politicians to abandon any plans of contesting the presidency in 2027. In an interview with Vanguard, Shettima criticized Ganduje's statement, accusing him of attempting to stifle opposition. He further argued that Ganduje's stand raised serious concern about the state of democracy in Nigeria. He said Ganduje's call for politicians from the north to drop any ambition of contesting against Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election raises important questions about the principles of democracy and the right to political participation. It is essential to analyze this statement in the context of democratic principles and the right to political participation. In a democratic society, every citizen has the right to contest for political office and present themselves as candidates for election. This right is enshrined in the Constitution and is a fundamental aspect of the functioning democracy. Ganduje's call for politicians from the north to refrain from contesting against Tinubu raises concern about the freedom of political expression and the right to participate in the democratic process. By discouraging political candidates from running for office, Ganduje's statement could be seen as an attempt to limit the choices available to voters and stifle political competition. Such a directive could also be interpreted as an attempt to consolidate power within a particular political faction or region rather than promoting a fair and open electoral process. In a diverse and multi-ethnic country like Nigeria, it is essential that all regions and groups have equal opportunities to participate in the political arena and present their ideas and policies to the electorate. It is also worth noting that the 2027 presidential election is still several years away, and it is premature to make such sweeping statements about potential candidates and their eligibility to contest for office. In a democratic society, political competition should be encouraged, and voters should have the opportunity to choose from a wide range of candidates with diverse backgrounds and perspectives. As citizens and observers, it is crucial to uphold this principle and ensure that all individuals have the opportunity to participate in the democratic process without fear of reprisal or discrimination. All right, that is what Mr. Yerima Shettima is saying to the statement, his own reaction to the comment of the national chairman of All Progressive Congress, the person of Alhaji Abdullahi Ganduje. Well, everybody has rights to their own opinion. Of course, Mr. Yerima is, speaking from a particular point of view that I am seeing that be different from Ganduje's point of view. But then let's look at his own point of view, which is a general point of view that is acceptable everywhere, anywhere in the world, that because it is democracy, everyone is expected and encouraged to come forward to contest, whether small or old, big or small, right or left, rich or poor. You have every right to to participate in a competitive democracy where the competition is healthy, and also it is the right of every individual as enshrined in the constitution that each person has the right to vote and to be voted for. This is very very important, very very essential, very very germane. Then also we need to understand that as he is saying this, he's also trying to protect democracy. Of course, you can contest whether independently or through a machinery of a political party which is constitutionally acceptable and recognizable in some climes, and in other climes it might not be, but then that right to contest is there for everyone. Looking at it now from Mr. Ganduje's point of view, he is speaking from the point of view of the political permutation that we have in our own environment here in Nigeria. The power is shifting between two regions, that's the southern region and the northern region. So The southern region consists of the western region and the eastern region, while the northern region too consists of the western region and the eastern region. That is it. Now, in our own part of the world, when the power goes to the northern region, it will stay for 8 years, depending on the part, whether it's eastern part or the western part. Then after 8 years, it will come down even to the southern region. It will now stay for 8 years too, either in the eastern part or in the western part. Then for anybody to now want to contest for election, when it is in a particular region, for example, the power is currently in the southern region, but in the western part of the southern region, is according to Ganduje, they have just started using 4 years in the southern region. It is expected that nobody should even come out to contest from the northern region. Anybody at all that love to throw in his cap into the contest of becoming the president of Nigeria should come from the southern region. If they like, they come from the eastern part, or they come from the western part. If they like, there may be 1 million people contesting for the same office of the president, but e shouldn't be anybody from the northern part, because it is until after 8 years of presidency that has been taken care by the southern part, then the northern people can come up again with presidency coming to contest. So that is what Mr. Ganduje is trying to say in this regard. So both sides are right in their own area based on the perspective from which they are coming from. But then let's now look at it for Nigerians. Or is it good for anybody not to contest, or is it okay for the power to remain in the south for the next 8 years? Of course, for some in the political space, they will say yes. But then for some who happen to be probably in the academic space, or those who are in activism, or those who are looking at saving Nigeria, they are not keen about who is in power or where the person come from. This third set of people are the ones saying, look, if the president and the whole cabinet will come from a region, as long as Nigeria is on the right path and is getting it right, people can have food on their table, have shelter, they have peace and security, and the naira has value, and also we have good access to our fuel, whether it's with subsidy or no subsidy. But as long as Nigerians can afford it and live a good life, they care not whether the person is from the north or from the south, whether the eastern part of anywhere or western part of any part of the country. Just make sure you deliver the deliverables and everybody is happy, fair and square. That is their own stand. Don't forget to like and share and to comment on our channel. Thank you.